Now, with all the hot cross buns that I'm sure are left over from this weekend, let's recreate our favorite dish. Oh, yes, of course. It is still Easter officially, so it's Easter LaVista, baby. And that's happening right now in the kitchen this morning with game stores. And the question is, are you ready for a sensational spin on a classic? Yes. Now, this hot cross bun bread and butter Mallow pudding is a great way to use any leftover Easter treats from this past weekend. Now, here to show us how it all gets done is the one and only Jenny Margaret.
Hello, darling. Are you going to flex those muscles?
For you, I will do anything. For you,
Beat
I
those
can do
eggs.
All right. So put me to work. Let's get into this. I see we've got a lot going on here, and it's going to turn out to be delicious, to say the least. So how are we doing this?
We're going to take these oh my goodness, this is like a chocolate feast.
I know.
So, baby, you're going to take the milk, and you're going to beat that with the sugar, and the cinnamon, and the nutmeg, and the lovely vanilla.
All right.
And then what I'm going to do is just take these hot cross buns, and I'm going to jam them.
You're going to jam them first,
Jam
all right?
up and jelly
I'm paying
ties.
attention
Look
because
at
there's
this.
a couple steps to this recipe, but it's all a lot of fun. It's pretty simple, and all you got to do is pay attention right now. So I'm getting my whisk on. What essentially, Jenny, is this going to be making, this little batch that I've prepared up here?
It's almost like a bread and butter pudding,
Okay.
sort of the Easter version, the decadent version.
Nice.
And this is what makes it like really, I mean, look at this.
Out of this. Oh, are you putting two on?
Yes, why not?
Oh,
I'm a greedy girl.
Wow.
Hey,
Hot
how's
cross
that?
buns,
Yes.
just been jammed up, loaded with 2 Easter eggs on top of that, some mallows, and it's not done yet. We're just getting started. Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
It's a like, look, there's never really any hot cross buns left over in my
That's
household.
true.
But you can go and buy them.
I think, like we mentioned earlier, even with the leftover chicken recipe, it's like, I know Easter brings a lot of hungry bellies, so there's sometimes not leftovers, but that's fine because you can just head to the shop and still make these incredible recipes, right?
Still have to look here.
Yeah.
The shop is full of these gorgeous little babies, trust me.
Okay, so how's it looking on your side? You're essentially going to take that entire section and jam them all up.
I'm going to jam it up beautifully. You can use any jam, actually. Chocolate and raspberry, chocolate and strawberry.
Oh,
Those
so you
are
kind of
flavours
get...
that berries and chocolate. Beautiful.
Yeah, how can you go wrong with that as an age-old classic? And this is where you can obviously get creative, like you mentioned, to have whatever kind of jam you wish, whatever you think is going to pair well with your chocolate mallows.
That's for you for later. Stop
Oh,
looking at it
thank
with
you.
those greedy eyes. Right,
Of course. Now, while we are busy with this, Mzansi, I want to talk to you about our hot cross bun Easter treat. Now, this decadent dessert, it can be served with ice cream, cream, custard, and fresh berries on top of that. So you've got options, just like you got with the jam, and it's something that you're going to absolutely love. So while we tuck into this, it looks like something interesting is going down. Jenny, what are you doing? Bathing it in the good stuff.
It's going to bathe in it, and if you really want to be like a really greedy child and you don't want marshmallow, you could take this gorgeous hazelnut and like put a half of one in each one.
Half a slab on each one. No one's complaining about that. All right, so this looks great. I'm assuming this goes into the oven, right?
Straight into the oven, and it's going to bake. As soon as all of this is gorgeous, I normally like to let it just sit for a little bit so that it sucks up all that lovely eggy custard.
Ooh-wee.
And then bake, and look at that, darling.
Bake and enjoy.
Yes.
Jenny, always coming through with the good stuff. Thank you once again for sharing some of your treats and your burns with us.
My burns.
And of course, for you, Mzansi, if you want to get your hands, and let me tell you, you do want to get your hands on this, and this is a mouth-watering recipe, you want to visit expressoshow.com. But it's time to say Easter LaVista, baby. And that's all to our high prices this season, and that's with the Game Store. Now, they're giving you a chance to win 1,000 Rand in Game Store shopping vouchers. And here's the situation. Now, you're late for an Easter party. You only have 30 seconds to grab all the treats from Game Stores. Which Easter sweets will you fill your trolley or basket with? That is the question. Now, don't forget to include the hashtag GodGame in your answer. And your T's and C's apply and can be found on expressoshow.com. And don't forget the competition closes today. Yes, that's today, Family Day, Monday the 10th of April, 2023 at midnight. So what are you waiting for? Get entering now, and you can stand a chance, your last chance, to be a winner. Also, get these buns. Nice stuff.
That was so good.
Yeah.